All right, well, peace, peace, peace. Hopefully, the Most High in your house shall blessing all day, man. By His mercies you are consumed. Kind of eventful Sunday for me, man. Honestly, man, because a lot went on. I had to, handle some stuff, man. But it's kind of like, Most High just put in my spirit because this kind of came to mind. I wasn't gonna talk. It's like a bunch of stuff that I wanted to talk to y'all, go into with y'all, brothers and sisters on. But there's always this other spirit what the Most High puts on me to do. But I was kind of thinking about this. I actually had this, another a week. The other week I had this in mind. But it's kind of let's go out there spreading that love and kindness to one another too, man. Because honestly, honestly, that's what we need to do, man. Spread that love and kindness, because love covers all sins, and love covers everything, man. So that's what it is. That's how who's walking with you, how it shot, man. But I just want to get into this. Is kind of a tough video for me to do, but it's written in the word. But because it's like, honestly though, but this is true though. I mean, because I have ran into this, but you know what? Because you always, but that's going to that love and compassion, like, because I don't want to see anybody go without. But a lot of times I'm just gonna come at this on natural aspect and the spiritual aspect as well. Because a lot of times this might be hard for me to say a little bit, but because a lot of times we do equate, hey, the Most High said it, but hey, you guys let the word be true. But a lot of times, like, honestly, because I did like, just how I touched on the video of like how all extroverts aren't bad people and all introverts aren't good people. Because a lot of times too, like all like because we know like the lovers of money and the rich, the rich and greedy people, and the ones that lust for money, the ones that's what's the word, covetous, for money aspect. You could be covetous or lust for anything. Of course the scriptures talk about them and condemns them. Like we know Lazarus, like the parable, the love. It's a bunch of them that like that goes in there. It's a bunch of accounts like Judas, a con, Elisha's servant Keziah. I think, yeah, I'm forgetting his name, but it's more of that throughout the scriptures. Even things of that nature are our forefathers, our patriarchs. They sold Joseph, things of that nature. It's just, but of course they later repented. But that's just neither here nor there. But I said it too a lot of times, because a lot of times too I'm just gonna notice it because there was a situation that happened. Like I just a whole like Jake being Jake, a whole fight broke out. I was just at 69th Street. It was just even though it was his sister's fault, a good acquaintance, a good friend of mine. Yeah, but but let me say this too, because it's kind of hard for me. It's kind of hard for me to say, because a lot of times, man, poor, when you see our brothers and sisters like in poverty, a lot of times, man, of course, like have compassion on it. The scriptures are laid out the blueprint. Don't turn your eye away from them. Give not only give them, but also a word is better than gift. Sometimes give them a godly word, or just how you are, or just show them that love and compassion, like things that nature. Don't turn your eye away from them, or the Most High is going to deal with you. But also, a lot of times too, I had noticed it. I'm gonna say this too, but a lot of times too, like our people want to do things their way too. It's a lot of times all poor people, like aren't good people, or like a lot of times the Most High has them in that state for a reason. It's not me just saying like situation happened, but you could sometimes I ran across like, okay, wow, like that like one, but still you had patience and compassion with them. But a lot of times poor people, man, they are, and I'm about to get into in the word, they aren't always good, upstanding people. They aren't like because I'm about to hit this on natural aspect and spiritual aspect, man. Because when that situation happened earlier, man, it was just I could just tell by kind of the other. It was the whole fight. I'm not gonna get into what happened, but I could tell by like the person, like the sister that I talked to a lot was fighting that she her account is sister spirit. I don't know, because I'd be wrong, cast aspersions on sister. And a lot of times too, they come from certain backgrounds as well, so you can't just deny that, like the actual traumas or how they got in that situation, upbringing, life, that kind of to make them turn them the way they are, out the way they are. But also too, yeah, but a lot of times I say it to say, because not a lot of times all poor people aren't like aren't that aren't really upstanding good people as well. That's just yeah, because I'm about to grab this in Sirach, but damn, it's crazy because I was just talking about this with him earlier. But yeah, man, that's just is what it is too. Because a lot of times, like it's like, it's kind of like we kind of if we this society like this current kingdom society lacks nuance, man, because because things have to be nuanced and balanced on things, and like because that's why most I say he tries the spirit, man. He tries like the character. He looks on the inward man of somebody, man. So that's just is what it is though. But I'm about to get this in the spiritual aspect as well, man. It's Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 25 and 3. 25 and 2. It says, three sorts of men my soul hateth. I greatly offended at their life. A poor man that is proud, a rich man that is a liar, and an old adulterer that doteth. So yeah, man, that last part is kind of going to the whole book of Susanna. That's what that's going into, like the old adulterer. But yeah, but I want to say a poor man that is proud. Like, yeah, man, because like, how can, like, I think the brother, y'all all from Sons of Thunder, Joel, I remember he read the scripture one time, it was a while back. He said, man, like, you don't got nothing. It's funny how he said it, but yeah, but how can you proud when you don't got nothing? So, I'm about to get this on, let's get this in Revelation real quick, man, on the spiritual aspect, because this is like what? Because I'm about to hit this in another angle real quick, man. Because how can you be proud? Like, you really don't have like anything, not saying what like what you are like based off your possession, but like you don't have nothing but you still that proud, like Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9 real quick. Yeah, because it says, I know thy works and thy tribulation, and thy in poverty, but thou art rich. I know that the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews, that they are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. So on the spiritual aspect, why did I read this, man? Because that poverty is going to James 2 and 5 and Ecclesiastes 10 and 6, being poor, but you're rich in faith, though. Like, that's why it said thou art rich. But I'm saying as a people, because a lot of, for the most part, people scattered through four corners of earth. Not all of us, but we're kind of different neighborhoods, because a lot of people live in the slums and the actual ghettos. That's ghettos actually mean where the actual real Jews dwell and things of that nature. In European countries, actually, the Edomite, the Caucasian European, because Byzantine Empire, which I was just talking about earlier, the original Europeans. That's another video for another day. But yeah, that's that's where the Jews are. Also too, we got people that lives in reservations and things, and they scatter through four corners. Pretty much poverty. We kind of see the state that we're in, and not all of us come from different backgrounds and things of that nature. That not all of us come from poverty and poor. No, some of us come from a lot of us come from good homes, good things that nature had stuff. So I'm not saying that. I'm just saying as a total. I'm trying to make a point because I said to say too, since I got Eagle stuff on. That's what I loved about that Super Bowl. I'm just digress a little bit. That's what I love because I'm watching Eagles game now. But that's what I loved that Super Bowl, that promo for the Super Bowl years ago with 2023 with Eagles and the Chiefs and Jalen Hurts and the and Patrick Mahomes, because they had two Jakes in there. It was not only first time two Jakes, two so-called black quarterbacks faced off, but the promo leading to it, it was just about the game, and they had fathers in their life. That kind of lines up with the first verse, in 25 I just read in Sirach, kind of lines up with that. But they have fathers in their life. They didn't focus on they didn't have no sob story about that in that promo, in the promotion, in that lead up, that build up to the Super Bowl, that Super Bowl media week. That was one of my favorite ones that I witnessed in my lifetime, but that's neither here nor there. But I said to say that too, man, because we're a proud people, but it's bro, what do we have though? One, if we don't have the Most High house, we're nothing, guys. That's why he says in Hosea 13 and 9, he said, Israel, we destroyed ourselves, but, in me it's not help. But we're that proud, poor man. Bro, we don't have nothing, man. But, we can be rich in faith if we believe in the Most High house, and, I include myself in this as well. I'm just not exempt through it. Not that, I'm saying, I'm just not exempt through it. As I won't put I'm removing myself. But, I'm saying that, we don't have the Most High house, but we're proud people. Actually, no, let me get this in Nehemiah, though. But yeah, because that's that. Most High hates that, man. Because it's like what do you have? So one, not only spiritually, but also well, I'm not saying physically. I don't want to say that too, but it's just more of yeah, man. It's just not always the fact that poor people are always good people, man. Because sometimes the Most High has them for a reason. That could be their their judgment. Now, you don't want to see nobody go without. That's what Yahushua said. In Proverbs even said, Yahushua taught, give your enemy a cloak, or give the poor, like, even if it's your enemy that's poor, right, going out, give them your cloak, give them something that, like, they don't have to know about. Sometimes they could know about. They don't have to know about. Sometimes, but you don't want to see anybody go without. Of course, that's what I'm saying. I'm just merely making a point, but yeah, man, it's just like that. The Most High hates that, man, because it's like, that poor proud man, like, yeah, man, it's like, it's the kind of like us as a nation. It's like, okay, like, and that, that Sirach 10 says, pride is beginning when you it's was not made for man. It's one is when you to begin to depart from the Most High Yahushua, man. So yeah, damn, the red zone already. My God. Yeah, man, but that's just is what it is, man. Just noticing that too, because I ran into some in my lifetime, a few poor people that weren't poor people that were kind of poor. They weren't good people. It's not that I lost compassion. It's just like, damn. Well, you kind of see. It's like, say, but it's like, oh man. But I'm not saying have this mentality anyway, because because a lot of times people can use that, like, one bad experience like that, say, okay, so listen, that's why I don't give to anybody and this and that, because then they had that victim mentality that everybody's out to get them, or like Sirach even talks about this, like, for many men's ill dealing, like, you never don't give to people, like, but Galatians tells us, it's just that scripture there is telling us, the men. Touchdown, but that's just showing the mentality of people. Wow, but Galatians says, "Be not weary of well doing for people, man. Like always, like do for people." That's just is what it is. But yeah, man. But I'm not saying that. I'm just merely making a point. Yeah, man. Let me get this Nehemiah chapter 9 and 16. Yeah, it says because let me read this Sirach 2:25 again. It says, Ecclesiastes also known as Sirach chapter 25 verse 2. 3 sorts of men my soul hated, and I'm greatly offended. So the Most High is greatly offended at this in their life. Yeah, this is your life, how we live it. Proudly, want to do our own will, not the Most High Yahushua's will. It's just like, you're that proud. It's like, you don't, because what it is too. I'm actually, I'm about to grab this, man. Actually, I'm about to go back to Sirach 10 real quick. But I'm after I hit this Nehemiah. A poor man that is proud, and that is a rich man that is a liar, and an old adulterer that doted. So yeah, man, let me get this Nehemiah 6 real quick. It says, but they and our fathers dealt proudly and hardened their necks and hearkened not to thy commandments. So yeah, man, we dealt proudly, we stood that proudly, like things of that nature. But it's like but the Most High is greatly offended at that. That's as a nation. That's like he hates that. So yeah, and let me get this too, like and like that's why I say, by His mercies you are consumed. Like if it's His will, we see another day, man. Because even a lot of times I feel entitled to another day. That's why I always try to make a habit of saying Lord's will, things of that nature. Say Lord's will. Like I see another day, another minute, another second, things of that nature, man. Because I really drill that into our minds, man. Seriously, I'm had to do it even more, man. So this is better, man. Because listen, the Most High, even righteously or wickedly or whatever, this is His will. Like Ecclesiastes 8 and 8, He could take a life in a minute, man. But let's just give honestly glory for being alive in Him and Yahushua in the body, but also physically alive too. But here's the point talking about that. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not more a wicked thing than a covetous man, for such one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels of compassion. So and so I honestly, Ezekiel 18 says all his all the souls are His. So one might say, because I touched on this before, you can't sell your soul. But one might read that saying, look, you could sell your soul, but it's not. No, you're losing your bowels of compassion. Pretty much, you're in danger. Pretty much, that's what it is, man. That's what being covetous is. That's what it's going into. I'm just thinking about that now since I read this. But I'm like, but I want to focus on the other part, man. Why is earth and ashes proud, man? It's like honestly, because like a lot of our people, like talking about it. Like even me, honestly, so I have moments of pride, things that nature. You got purge that out, like it's like, man, what do like didn't yeah, like remember what Abraham said, I'm only earth and ashes, man. That's just it, like that's just because a lot of our people is just like not just our people, it's people in general. It's like, okay, like you're this and that. I was actually watching that class again from Judah, that was brother Judah Mack, about boasting, things of that nature. Don't boast you actually that's in Proverbs 2, what I was just reading the other day. Said don't it's a detriment to seek out your own glory. But also too, man, it's the fact that what was I going to say? What was I going to say? Yeah, man, it's just the fact that it's like, okay, where were you? Like, why are you so proud? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get this Job 38 real quick, man, because when the Most High questioned Job, because this was actually one of the verses the other night, like on the Bible app, man. So, because honestly, man, so, but it's all going to like, the, how like being poor and proud, man. But how proud, like, how it's not always the case. Like, that poor people are some good, upstanding people. That's not always the case. It's kind of, but don't lose your compassion, like it just read. Don't lose your compassion and long suffering with them. But because certain things that happen in their life, certain actual things that their upbringing and situations, or this life happens, man. Like time and chance, and trials and tribulations. Things happen to them. But sometimes it is judgment from the Lord. Sometimes. All right. Jalen's overdoing, but let me get to Job chapter 38 and where's it at, Winston? Where was that one now? Let me get to Job 38. I want that. Where was that one now? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get this because, I could keep reading on, but I recommend y'all read the whole chapter. But here's the point. He says, where was thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? Declare, if thou hast understanding. Who has laid the measure thereof? This is verse 5. This is Job 38 and 5. Because I just read 4. Who laid the measures thereof, if thou knowest, or who has stretched forth a line upon it? So, as you read on, man, it's kind of similar to 2 Ezra 4, things of that nature, in Isaiah 55 and 8. But it's just the fact that, he has in 55, 8, and 9 is like his ways aren't our ways. His ways is higher than the heavens. But it's the fact that, we're why is earth and that's proud, and a lot of times that's where that 2 Timothy comes in. Many people be lovers of themselves. Not only that's going to loving to do your own will, not the Most High House's will, but just lovers of themselves, man. And that's not. Let me say this too, man, because with the internet, social media, things of that nature, that of course, that plays a role. It's not just talking about people taking selfies, pictures of themselves. That's part of it. That's true, because a lot of people had that. That's like Wisdom of Solomon 2 goes into. But also because there's people that just do that. They just like pictures of them, so they like camera. They just like that stuff. But they do care for others. Because shout out to brother sent me the first one, because he said that. Because I gotta remind myself of that. I know some people like that. They like take a lot of pictures and stuff like that. But there are people that have that spirit and mentality of lovers of themselves and things of that nature. Actual real narcissism, because that's another overused word, but but that's a kind of balancing with that. But also too, man, but yeah, it's not only going to that, but it's just like people are just like like the brother Quan 144 said, man, it's just how this I don't know, these people are just like how because that's very pretty much like I'm going into the I'm him stuff, I'm him, I'm this, I'm that. It's just like, come on, man. That's why even Job says vain flattering titles, man. But that's just what it is, man. But that's why I deal with pride and proud. It's like, man, it ain't really, nothing. It is what it is, man. But yeah, man, that's really what I wanted to go into, man. Because not a lot of times, a lot of times, yeah, I just want to touch on this, because a lot of times, when you see people in poverty and actually poor, man, things of that nature, that doesn't mean they're always pretty much good people, man. They are upstanding, good, just people, man. Because that's why most I said that is listen, man. You're poor, you're proud. It's like, because it's just like yeah, it's like, just like that's really one of sometimes it's like you got compassion on, but hey, or you want to do things your own way, but that's just what it is. Because what happened earlier, which kind of, and I had this actually written down a few weeks ago, but what transpired, this immediately came to mind, man. It's crazy how the Most High brings stuff to your remembrance, man, and things of that nature. But because I did talk about this, though, I did write this down, which I wanted to go into, but it's all good, though. There's so much other stuff I wanted to go into, but it's all good, man. But hopefully I might come back with more. Damn, I'm sad I did not get to read as much today, but it's all good. But yeah, hopefully this is edifying, man. Hopefully, most on your house shall bless your day. So peace.